How you doing? And welcome to another episode of Two Hairstylists and a Podcast, where we give our unsolicited opinions on all things beauty. And today we're gonna have our unsolicited interview / guest
with Taye.
I love you, mommy.
I
Damn, listen.
What's up?
So, yes. So Taye is what I would like to call a very well-known makeup artist in Dallas who is bomb. Like, she be doing her thing.
Yeah, you don't just call it that.
That's what everybody
like,
says.
Oh,
Okay, that's what everybody says.
You know, like, I think what I think, but I can honestly say everybody else thinks the same too, because
Thank
the proof
you.
is in the pudding.
And
Thank you
is.
so much. Thank you.
So,
So humble.
Well, thank you.
She's so humble.
she's so humble.
She's so humble.
So today, this is our Halloween edition. If y'all are wondering why we look like this,
This is how I look normally when I'm off camera, but I thought I was. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to tell them who y'all are, or should we let them guess?
They can guess.
They can guess.
Okay, so whoever guessed who we are, put it in the comments. And
Yeah,
then
just take
let
some
us
guesses.
know.
Just watch and.
I don't know. I'll buy you some coffee or something.
Okay, Taye said she gonna
Whoever
buy.
the first right answer is, I'll buy you some coffee.
Okay.
I know that's
bet.
right.
Ew.
Not Starbucks. Maybe like something cheaper.
McDonald's got a little frappes,
But put it in the comments of who you think we are, and then we can
See if we ate that or not.
See, yeah.
And you got to get all three right.
You have to.
All three.
Yeah.
Okay. So introduce yourself.
Yeah.
What
Tell
would
us
you like
about
the girls
tell
to
us about
know?
yourself. Let us know the tea.
So my name is. Oh, sorry.
Don't touch my mic.
Okay. Well, this is a talk show, lady.
Is it a talk show or a podcast?
What are you talking about? We are on national television.
That should have been.
We are.
I almost said the name, but that should have been your part, because you don't really play. About
I don't play.
Yeah.
I don't play.
Tell us about yourself.
Okay, so. Okay, that was a little.
Never had two coming at me
Yeah,
at the same time.
That's literally what I was thinking, but I don't know if I can say that here. Okay.
You can say
This
whatever you want.
is a safe space.
Okay, cool. Okay, I don't feel safe, but it's cool.
Oh wow.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
What do
Come on,
we need
y'all.
to do to make you
Oh my
feel safe?
I'm joking.
Fix your hair.
No, it's
It's they're done.
Oh.
fixed.
They're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, my name is Taye Hyder. I'm a makeup artist here in Dallas, Texas. I have been a makeup artist for over 10 years now, which makes me feel very old, but I guess it makes me a vet. So
A goat.
Yeah, the goat,
Huh.
if you will.
Let them know.
Let them know. Let her cook.
Let her cook.
Let her cook.
So I have a salon in Dallas, Texas. I also have a cosmetics line called Top Tier Beauty. My salon is called Top Tier Beauty Bar. Yeah, and I mean, I travel doing makeup. I worked on celebrities. I have, I don't know, I feel like I've done some of everything with makeup, so
Well,
that's what I do.
Well, tell us, like, how did you get started in makeup?
So when I first got started in makeup, I actually had no idea that makeup was even a job, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, this is like over 10 years ago, maybe even 12 years ago. So the girlies were just starting to get on YouTube doing makeup, and I would just literally sit at my desk. I was a leasing consultant at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I would sit at my desk and practice some of the stuff I saw on YouTube, go home and practice it again, and put it on Instagram. And some of my classmates saw it on Instagram, wanted me to do it on them. And I did it for free for a really long time because I had no idea I was supposed to be charging.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, I had no idea. And they started leaving me tips. And then that's when I was like, oh, wait, this is a moneymaker.
Right.
You know? So I started out charging like $25. It was worth $25 though, so.
Not it was worth it.
Yeah, it was definitely $25.
Do you have like before and afters of your work, like back then to now?
I mean, if you ever get bored and you want to scroll on my Instagram, which
Okay.
is at Taye Hyder MUA.
I'm gonna actually put it in. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
If you
Look,
ever get bored and you
see
have
the blow
time,
up.
Yes.
yeah, just scroll all the way to the bottom. It's still there. I never delete it because I just feel like it's still inspirational for the girls.
Humble.
You
See
know,
what I'm saying?
I wish I had that.
That same mentality, because you ain't seeing
what?
my old work.
Delete. I didn't
Oh
do
my
that.
God.
I know,
mean,
but I'll save them to look at it myself to see how far I've come. But
I didn't redid my Instagram about 2-3 times, so I started
Oh,
over.
wow.
And,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm a photo hoarder, so that's
but that
probably
works
part
for
of
you,
why.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also
you
think-
go at Instagram.
Well, thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate
Speaking
that.
of that, like, how did you grow your Instagram? Like, how did you start from, you know, just doing makeup for $25 and now having 2 million followers on Instagram?
Okay. Did y'all invite the right person?
Come on, manifestation.
Come on, manifestation.
I'm just saying.
Well, honestly, I say this, and a lot of people ask me that question. So I feel like I came in at a really good time for Instagram. Instagram was it was in its organic stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you literally saw who you followed. And my people were very supportive as far as Instagram. They actually engaged with me.
Mm-hmm.
And so at the time when I was starting to get a little popularity for makeup, strippers were very popular on Instagram. Strippers were the it girls. Yeah, I love that stuff. Strippers were the it girls on Instagram. So if I get a tag from a stripper,
Everybody
my Instagram would blow up. Yeah, they sent so much traffic. So really, I got to give it to my nightlife girls. They really brought me a lot of traffic. People think it's the celebrities. The celebrities came after the engagement from
because
the
they were
people
probably
already
watching
following.
the strippers or the nightlife girls.
Yep. So most of my Instagram traffic came from strippers. Big booty
hoes. Up with it.
Yes. But besides that, just being consistent. That's my biggest thing. Being consistent on Instagram, making sure I'm always posting.
Okay, I always
Posting,
literally every
listen,
time I log in, I see one of your
I'm
posts.
like, you are gonna keep me accountable because
Every time I see you post, I'm about to post.
Right when I think it's like, okay, obviously there's something else for a post, and then she pop out with something else, and it's like,
I mean, you literally everything is content,
and you don't get tired of seeing it. So whatever you're doing with your content is like working.
It's working.
Because you see some people, you like, okay, let me scroll. It's
I try to keep y'all engaged. I try to make you laugh. I try to provide bomb work. You know, just things that I think will catch people's eye.
But
and
it must come natural though, because like that's just who you are.
Yeah, it's
like
definitely.
She's really funny.
It's in you, not on you. You know,
honestly,
that kind of thing. Yeah.
And I feel like it's a good balance of like showcasing your work, but also like showcasing your personality in like a non like forced way.
Like, it's very authentic.
Yeah.
But that's part of what I build my my clientele from. Like, people know me for not necessarily being a relaxed service provider, but I'm definitely understanding, and I'm definitely very empathetic. So I'm not one of those makeup artists that's like, oh well, you calling me last minute, so you know, don't try to. No, I want the money. So
that part.
Call me whenever, and I'll be there. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you have next?
Well, let's talk about, let's do a thing. Well, we'll talk about some of your favorite things. So, like, what is one of your favorite beauty hacks?
One of my favorite beauty hacks.
Or secrets or anything. Could be makeup, whatever. Any type of beauty.
Okay. So, I'll give one for makeup. So,
I'm sorry. We are just really into character right now, and I want to relax. I don't want to be a sports commentator. I mean,
You're not a sports commentator.
Be
Well, you could be. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are.
Oh.
well,
How you doing? Shoot.
you gotta get some clues.
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe
gonna give a
maybe
clue.
you should do a giveaway.
I'm gonna
Okay.
give a clue.
That's a good clue.
Okay, I'm sorry to cut you off. Okay.
No, it's okay.
I got sidetracked.
It's okay. My cute wig keep getting.
Okay, your wig got sidetracked.
Yeah.
You grabbed that right on out the door, didn't you? Like,
Oh my
They
god.
gotta go, Bobby!
Just threw it right on. You know, sometimes you gotta just get up and go.
better lay low.
You better It's so funny.
That is,
God.
man, that was the funniest one. I think that's the
The
funniest.
little
Like,
two-step
literally.
dance.
Oh my gosh.
goodness. I love that lady.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus. You should have got a little sweat beads because you know she
Oh
be
my
sweating.
gosh.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
gosh. That is too much.
No way.
That is too much.
I wanted my makeup to at least still be cute now.
We're gonna keep it cutesy.
Demurtsy.
So, okay, one of my favorite beauty hacks as far as makeup, honestly, let me say this, okay? Because I'm not a trendy person, right? I'm not a trendy person. So I see a lot of hacks on social media and like, you know, just little trends and stuff that people do. Like one of them is I saw a lot of people saying after you do your makeup, get in the shower.
Yeah.
I guess so. Like the
Because it
steam,
steams it in.
That's
and
a
it's
terrible idea.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think that's
I
dumb
felt
too.
like-
Terrible idea.
Yeah.
Did you do
that's
that before?
I do that all the time.
Oh,
like
Terrible idea.
Did you do that today?
I did, and my makeup is
Yeah.
setting.
Yeah, your makeup looks great.
What makeup? Exactly, because you can't tell I have any on.
It's so natural. Oh my god.
It's very natural.
So
Very sheer.
very sheer.
Very sheer.
Really sheer.
But yeah, so
Yeah, that does sound dumb though.
it's okay. I'm not a scientist, you know, or whatnot, but I've been doing it for a really long time.
Yeah.
And the idea of doing your makeup is for it to have longevity, right? To last throughout the day. And so I think that hack specifically is probably good for like the more dry skinned girls, but us oily babies, you know, as I wear my makeup throughout the day, it gets creamier, right? So when I do my makeup, I guess I could say my favorite thing about like a hack or like a technique would be to do matte makeup. I'm not one of the girls that likes to use dewy foundations or like just do a whole bunch of glowy stuff. I know you see some of the girlies do like the little creamy bronzers and stuff before they do their makeup. None of that stuff. None of that.
Yeah.
And I don't use primers. I guess that could be a hack. I don't use primers. I do straight makeup to skin. To me, it just lasts better. It sticks better. And I feel like the natural oils in your skin just makes it look... Yeah, and throughout the day, it just wears better.
I like that you said that you aren't really trendy.
I'm not trendy.
Because I feel like that translates over into hairstyling as well.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Victor and I talk about that all the time, not really
Anything
falling
beauty
into
related.
falling into the major trends because they don't last.
They don't.
You look up and it's like, okay, today we're doing cowboy copper. When it's just like
That's bent, yeah.
That's copper
And
red.
quite honestly, I feel like as a beauty service provider, you have to have a look, right? So it's like I have a specific look that you can kind of tell who my clients are in a room full of people. And I feel like part of the reason is because I stick to my technique.
Yeah.
Versus
It's consistent.
every time it's consistent. Versus every time, you know, a new trend comes out, it's like I'm switching over to this, I'm switching over to that. I'm trying to like now don't get me wrong, you do have to adapt.
Yeah.
Right? But
kinda change with the times.
yeah, but I don't know. As far
But
as
they're not necessarily trendy. They're like
it's a growth thing. I think.
right. Like if you find a better technique, then obviously you'll do it.
Right.
Or
right.
a better product, then you'll try it.
For example, 2016 makeup compared to 2024 makeup, two totally different things.
Right.
But 2016, it was popping. Like the girls was carving brows out, doing the cut crease. Like
it was the
you do the what is it? You do the foundation. I mean the contour, and then you like carve it out with the powder. Like we just had all these techniques to like
Sculpt your face.
sculpt.
Yeah.
And now it's more about kind of flowing with the natural features of your face, which is crazy because that's what it was back when I was popular.
Yeah.
You know, my character. If you think back in that
Oh.
time,
Yeah. I love a good 90s makeup look. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
those
and
are my favorites.
that's what I always
Oh my God.
That's what I always ask for when I do get my makeup done because I like the fact that
Like
I
when I did
actually
your makeup
like
today.
Yes, I like the way I look naturally. Period. Tag. Makeup by Taye. Lips by Top Tier.
Period.
But that's what I always ask for because I actually like the way I look without makeup. Like I love the way I look without makeup.
Right.
I just want to be more polished.
Yes.
It's like
Fair
enhanced.
skin.
Yes.
You know, a little blush. Give me something to make me pop a little bit, but not turn me into a drag queen.
And I feel like that's
It's
what
really
my style of makeup
easy
is.
to
What you
turn
mean,
somebody-
drag queen?
Oh, I'm sorry, boo. You are definitely not giving drag at all.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, because these are real boots.
I know.
Real
Who's your
heavy. They
doctor?
look heavy.
And
they-
is
Can you share your doctor?
I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Because these are all natural boots.
Okay. But you know, I was also gonna say about trends before I forget. But do you feel like more trends are started by people who are not professionals?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean,
I'm over here answering.
I'm gonna say I feel that way about hair sometimes because a lot of the trends that we see, it may be somebody on YouTube who is just really good at doing their own hair and they found a hack that works for them.
Yeah.
And then now everybody is coming to you asking you about like, oh, well, do you do this or do you do that? Or it may not just necessarily, it may be somebody that does hair but is not a professional. Like they do it for fun, or I feel like those trends tend to.
I think you
come
just
from
used the
those.
keyword, and I think that because I can't think of an example specifically, I'm gonna go with that keyword. You just said that people that are on YouTube, they find hacks and they turn into trends. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I will agree with you. I feel like a lot of these girlies, they find just little inexpensive ways to do things. And they're learning how to do things themselves. So they're trying to just figure out like what's the quickest way, what's the cheapest way. And I feel like a lot of the trends come from that.
Yeah.
And it's nothing, I don't think it's anything wrong with it,
I
but
don't
I
think
do
so
think the
either.
answer to your question would be yes because of it.
Yeah. And then they come to a professional and they're like, I want this look.
Yeah.
And you're like,
No.
either that
That's
look,
what I'm like.
I know in our case it's like, okay, either that look is not healthy for your hair, or either the look is not realistic, or you gonna
That's a
mess.
one-day style.
Like, yeah, it's like it may not work for what we do as professionals.
And
but
with
if you want to
makeup,
go home and try it, do that.
With makeup, it's kind of the same thing too. But for me, it's more so like that's not gonna look right on you. It's not gonna translate to what you think it is because you're bringing me a picture of, I don't know, Kim Kardashian because you want the highlight, the contour, the chiseledness of her face, and you might have more of a round face, or you're my skin tone. You're not Kim Kardashian skin tone.
So it's still not
Make me her
So-
tone.
Yeah, and listen, because when you go out in the world, don't tag me.
Oh no, I'm gonna tag you.
Don't tell them I did it. That's why I'm saying no. That's why I'm saying no. So you told on yourself. You
It's
told on
that
yourself.
one way. You be like, look, don't tell nobody I did it.
Don't
And
tell
they
nobody
gonna
I did
tag
it for
you
you.
in every.
They're gonna be like, girl, who did that? Oh, I'll give you her Insta. She did a great job. I love it. I love it. I love
It's like
it.
that for real. It's like that for real. But yeah, I think that and that's why when I learned a new way to like ask my clients what they're getting from a picture. If they bring me a picture of something, I look at it because I have my interpretation of it as a professional artist. But they might see something in it that it's not translating to me. So I ask them, what do you like about it?
Yeah.
And so they tell me, because look, I have a lot of people come in, they'll bring me a picture and it'll be a girl with like some cotton candy pink and blue eyes. But her highlight and contour is like real subtle, real pretty. She might have like a nude lip. And I'll be like, what do you like about it? And they'll be like, oh, well, you don't have to do the eyeshadow, but I like how her face looks. But if I don't ask, what do you like about it, and I give you some cotton candy eyes,
You're gonna be.
I didn't want that.
I didn't ask.
I did not ask for
so
that.
I just feel like as the
why would
artist,
you
you
give
kind of
me
have
that?
to
Have
do
that
a little more
communication.
investigation. Yeah.
It's funny how it kind of still sounds a whole lot like hair, which
Right.
we
Oh,
know
yeah, for sure.
it's almost one and the same. You can't have one without the other. But that's the same with hair. It's like, what do you like about this color?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like it because it's on her? Do
One
you
of my
like it?
clients, this past weekend, this is so funny. She showed me a picture and she was like, it was her birthday, and this is one of my regulars. She showed me a picture. She was like, oh, well, I like this makeup right here, and it was a picture of a girl, not on an artist page. It was like a picture that she took off the girl's page, and so I was looking at it and she was like, I like it like this. And I was like, what, plain? And so she started laughing like y'all did. But I wasn't being funny.
But no, but that's
It literally was like
girl, you could do that yourself.
well, it was I had to break it down to her. When I said plain, it was neutral. It was just a regular little like neutral glam. But I had to ask her like what specifically makes you like this picture because it's something standing out
when
to
it
you.
was really the
but
girl
to
was
me,
really
it
pretty and she thought
it was yeah.
I want to look like her, not the makeup.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite skincare to prep with?
I like to use. So, I will say this: I stopped using makeup wipes. I used to use makeup wipes before my client started. Before I started on my client. But now I like to use micellar water.
Oh, I actually used that to remove my makeup last night.
I love micellar water.
It's so easy.
I love it.
And it lasts longer.
It does. And it gives the skin to me, I told you I don't use primer. So I don't use like moisturizer or anything. I tell people all the time, I'm not your esthetician.
Oop. That's real. That's tea.
I'm not here to give you like this amazing Instagram skin
like
prep.
You have to come with it.
It not even that. I'm here to make sure you get flawless makeup that lasts all day. And to me, I've just noticed that doing a lot of skin prep under your makeup kind of causes it to not last as long.
I could see that.
Yeah, because skin prep is it has a job, you know. And anyway, so now instead of doing like primer and moisturizer using wipes and stuff like that, I literally love to use the micellar water and clean the skin real good. And to me, the micellar water leaves kind of the feeling of having moisturizer on.
It does because it's not oily, but it's moisturizing.
It is, and so to me, that's like a all-in-one kind of thing.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool little hack.
Yeah.
I actually just bought some
of that.
I
actually just removed my makeup for what?
To get rid of some makeup from my client's wig.
Yeah,
because it's like she put foundation and it's orange, and I'm like, girl, I know that's not matching you, so
yeah,
I got the micellar because I tried to like soak
I
it.
actually used it.
I haven't used it yet. I just got it.
Which one did you get? Because that's the thing about micellar water. They got like different.
I think I got Garnier. I got it
what
from.
What color is the top?
Green. I got it from Walmart.
Yeah, that should be.
It's like whatever the cheapest one was.
That's actually a really good idea. I'm stealing it.
Yeah, because I'm like, you can shampoo it and it still be on there. Like it do not come off.
And that green one is good for waterproof.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, so that different micellar waters have different like qualities about them.
I use a lot of waterproof on my eyes.
Oh yeah, and that's what it's good for.
I like to
waterproof
take the
mascara, everything,
and just wipe. Because sometimes you don't with the makeup wipe. It's hard to get your under eye and your top eye. So you just take a Q-tip with the micellar water and rub it out, and it's done.
Oh yeah.
And then you go wash your face.
Okay, beauty hack.
Ew.
Period. Y'all leaving here with something.
Period. I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
Okay. Now I know you say you didn't like trends, but what are some of your like favorite trends or trends, either your favorite trends or trends that you don't want to see come back?
Okay, so I'm not a trendy person. However, I thoroughly enjoy watching other people do trends because I'm an Instagram girly, so I like to see everybody else's content.
Just the content behind it, seeing it.
Yeah. So one of my favorite trends right now is that I like to see, but I literally just made a post about this a couple of weeks ago. I hate to do it myself. Is the liquid blush.
Oh, I have seen that.
Yeah.
That is cool.
It's just, it does not give to me.
It's cool though.
When I do it, but I love watching it.
Yeah, it looks cool.
But it just seems like double work to me. Gotcha. I don't know. It's like I just haven't seen a look that's convincing enough for me to do it.
Do you have any trends that you wish would come back? Or do you have any that are back that you actually like?
Okay, so we touched a little bit on 90s makeup. I'm a huge fan of like just brown lip liner.
Oh my
and
God,
gloss.
I was I'm sitting here looking like, is she gonna say what I'm thinking?
Yeah, that's
That is my
jam.
favorite trend.
That's my jam.
I love being able to line your lip.
And just a gloss. And a clear gloss.
I did it last night. It was so cute.
It's so cute, and that's my
say,
go-to.
Don't you have a clear? You have a clear gloss.
I actually do. Let's be clear.
Because I saw the video. I seen the video.
It's so cute. Let's be clear.
It's called Let's Be Clear. Yeah. So great timing.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Let's take a little product breakdown.
Yeah. So okay. Sorry. Yeah, these are my containers, my top tier beauty. Okay.
Like the YouTube girlies.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys can see this.
Yes. Okay, so my clear gloss, and y'all, I can show you the DMs when I post this. Everybody is commenting like, "Oh my God, best gloss ever! Need me some more." People keep stealing my gloss. Like, I've never heard of so many people getting their gloss stolen. It's a little. Actually kind of disturbing.
Okay.
Stop stealing people's gloss.
Just buy your own.
Come get you some gloss.
Buy your own.
I'm here in Dallas, Duncanville. So anyway, my clear is called Let's Be Clear, but that along with the brown lip liner, I call Brownie, perfect combination.
That is a cute.
Perfect combo.
It is cute.
Thank you. I love pink. And then everybody else's go-to for the girls that like more of a nude kind of vibe. I have a color called Rude Nude. And then that goes with Brownie as well. Super cute combo. Okay? Can you hold that for me?
I sure can.
If you would. Thank you so much. And then for the girlies who love a bomb red lip, this is the best combo in Dallas. So many makeup artists use this combo specifically.
Is it the darker red on the outside and that on the inside, ombre?
Yep. So you'll do Temptress, which is the dark red on the outside for basically like the lip liner. And then overdressed is the red, and you'll do that on the center.
Yes, red.
Yeah, and that gives like that cute ombre, what I like to call like a rosebud kind of lip.
Is that a trend that is like, are ombre lips still a thing?
Ombre lips are definite. Yeah, I don't think ombre lips will die out. Okay. And the reason I say that is because even back in the day when I used to work at MAC, we did ombre lips, but we did colors. So we would do there was a lipstick called Heroin.
Ooh, I remember that.
Yeah, and so we would do that with Night Moth, and so it would just, it was so cute, but it was dark, like a deep dark wine color on the outside, and like that bright purple on the inside.
But for a short period, we strayed away from that because we was doing straight blue, straight pink, straight white.
Ooh,
Listen,
Keisha Kayor. Keisha Kayor got us on that.
Listen, I could never pull it off. I did the nude, and that was it.
I did every lip color there was. I did every lip color. I even had a gray lip one time.
Ooh, I bet that was cute. But I feel like that was brief. That was a quick little 2013.
Yeah, and that's one of the trends I don't want to come back. The colored lips. It's like
the solid color.
I don't even know where I had the confidence to do that. Like,
I mean,
because now I would look at myself like girl,
you look crazy.
You better let low. Don't do that.
I mean, it was no lip liner attached.
It was just straight candy yum yum.
Oh, like, not candy yum yum.
Like,
yes. Yeah, so
it worked at the time though, because everybody
and we were all hyping each other up.
Yeah, Keisha Kayor line went crazy.
Maybe
it went crazy.
Had us in the chokehold.
It went crazy.
But yeah, no, like I love the fact that you have your own products. Like,
thank you.
And the packaging is
it's so cute.
Thank you, guys.
Top tier.
Thank you. Top tier for sure. For sure.
It's living up to the name.
Thank you.
Do you have any like favorite makeup trends or beauty trends?
Yeah. Is it a trend?
What are they?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she's like, yeah.
You asked me one question. I answered it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, one of my favorite makeup trends is when they're doing the stocking cap over.
Oh my god!
And I absolutely love that.
I love watching the video.
It looks so cool, but the actual end result is not what you expect.
Yeah.
But I think it's such a cool concept. Like, I think it could be done better.
I won't lie. I love when Halloween comes around every year because I'm not I guess I am an artistic person, but I'm not like creative. So I actually thought I was going into special effects when I first started makeup too. Scroll back on my Instagram, it's still there.
We're gonna pull it up.
I mean, I had a whole damn zipper.
How long did that
glued
take
to
you?
my face? I don't know, and I would like to forget it, but if you want to see it, it's there. But I thought I was going into special effects, and I just fell in love with the feeling that I get from girlies who just
like the everyday
beauty glam.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like bridal glam, stuff like that. But Halloween is a great time for makeup artists because I just see all the creativity. I love the skulls and like I love the clowns.
I like the prosthetics.
Oh
yes,
my
The
God.
I saw a
prosthetics
girl,
are so cool.
She actually has alopecia, and she glued a half full lace to one side of her head, and like did the other side with like it kind of looked like brains and blood or whatever coming out of the other side, like her skull.
Okay.
It was fire. That kind of got dark.
It's giving American Horror Story.
That's what I'm saying.
But it was fire. I like watching those transformation videos. Like,
but do you know how much talent it takes to be able to do
and
that?
they do that all like.
And it looks so realistic.
That has to take hours, and for you to do it on yourself, that's crazy.
I think it's amazing.
But to answer your question, my favorite makeup trend is just the '90s look.
Okay.
I'm a '90s girl.
Yeah.
Cool.
Samesies.
Cool.
So, do you have like a favorite makeup artist? Somebody that you like look up to, or that you kind of maybe loved?
I have a lot of makeup artists that I admire actually. I have a certain makeup look that I really love, and let me see, like I don't know this lady's name. It's a lady, and I just met her, Yaya. Her name is Yaya.
Oh, is she the one with the blonde hair? And
I don't know what her hair looks like.
I feel like I follow her.
But she's
is
in
it
New
like
York,
Yaya
I believe.
Faces or something like
Yaya
that?
Beats Face.
Yes,
Oh
I
my
actually
God.
follow her. She is.
I got to meet her when I worked on the Missy Elliott tour. She's
Really?
Missy's makeup artist.
Oh wow, you did do that.
Yeah.
Was it just here or did you travel?
No, it was just here.
That's really cool.
It was dope, and she was so funny because I don't get starstruck, but when I was looking at her, I was trying to figure out if she was really like who I thought she was, and I guess I was a little starstruck. I don't know, but she was looking at me. She was like, "Yes, it's me. You can say hey."
I love that.
Hey, girl.
Not you met your
And
personality.
And then she like embraced me and hugged me, and it was so cool. And
Aww, I love that.
yeah, it was really cool. And actually, on that same tour, I met another makeup artist who was actually, I call him like my boss for the night because he was the key makeup artist and he was like telling us what to do. And his name is Draco, and I've been following him since I first started doing makeup.
Oh wow.
So honestly, every time I do something kind of big, like even when I went to Atlanta, I met one of my other favorite makeup artists. His name is TLC Devo on Instagram, and those have been like really good experiences. And those, I don't know, I guess I have kind of met some of my makeup heroes.
So you do have like a couple favorite that you can kind of be inspired by, motivated by, and all that.
For sure.
That's good.
Now, who you think is the finest makeup artist?
You know,
Finest?
Like sexy wise.
Makeup artist?
Okay, I'm gonna just let you know. Sir John. Have you seen him?
I don't. Does he show himself off?
Yes. Okay, well I guess not.
I don't know. I don't know.
You're the only one looking.
I'm just saying. Sir,
Yeah.
John.
Sorry, Johnny boy.
Call me babes.
I just can't stop looking at those
No.
titties.
Oh my gosh! Stop!
You're making him
Stop!
So good. They're like, ew.
blush. Sorry.
No, they're real. They're not gonna pop Buki.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You never know. Scar's still fresh.
What scars?
Those are not real.
You are so jealous. These are passed down to me from my great grandmammy. Okay.
Your gritty titties set up like that?
And did.
My gritty titties sag, so I don't know.
Oh. Wow. Why would you put that?
I mean,
Why would you put that?
Most grandmothers do have kind of.
Nope.
Not yours.
Can't relate.
She was 90 with those titties.
And was.
No, that's right. Dolly.
Daddy! Okay, so let's play a game called This or That.
Okay.
So me and Margot are gonna ask you rapid fire questions, this or that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't think about it. You can't pick both,
Okay.
and you just gotta pick one
Okay.
or the other. Okay. So, would you rather natural or glam makeup?
Natural.
Brushes or sponge?
Like to apply makeup.
Sponge.
Okay, social media or word of mouth?
Social
marketing.
media.
For marketing.
Social media.
Bold lip or dramatic eye? Like which one is your
Bold
favorite?
lip.
to do?
Gloss or lipstick?
Gloss.
Wing liner or smoky eye?
Wing liner.
Bold or natural brow?
Natural.
Drugstore or high-end makeup?
High end.
Lash extensions or false lashes?
False lashes.
Matte or dewy finish?
Matte.
Glitter or shimmer?
Shimmer.
Primer or setting spray?
Setting spray.
Period. You said that already. You did.
I'm-
You let
I'm
us know.
consistent. I'm
Okay.
consistent.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Victor or Margot?
Victor.
Oop!
I was looking at him, so
No! Oop! And she said it quick!
I was literally
She said it
looking
quick!
at him, so I had to hurry up and say it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
It's okay though.
You should have asked me the question.
We
You
met
should've
first.
let him-
We met first, so it's okay.
You did not meet her first.
Oh,
Bro,
Lord.
are you serious?
We
You ain't
definitely already had this conversation.
You ain't never got your makeup done by her.
Yes, I did. What are you talking about?
When?
I don't have to explain myself to you. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Feel betrayed.
You should, but
You should have said Margo.
I love you. You should have asked me.
You should have, but
I told
What's
you
so
stop being a
crazy
pussy.
is,
See what
what's
happened?
so crazy is
Like,
I was
what's
supposed to
good?
ask that question.
See? And I would
You
have been
went off
looking at
script.
you.
and I would have been mad. I'd have been upset. Okay, you'd have been gone.
For the
I'm here to let you know now.
For the record, that was a mistake. She absolutely meant Margot, but she was just looking at him, and obviously
No.
with those big titties.
That's
and
fake
that
news.
blonde wig,
That's
It was
fake news.
distracting. It
That's
was
fake
distracting.
news. That's fake news. That is fake news. Okay.
It was distracting, you guys.
I'll
Margot.
let that slide.
There, can I go for it? Did you hear me? Margot.
What?
I just answered the question really
No, he
quick.
didn't.
You did.
No, she didn't.
And did.
No, she
No, she
didn't.
didn't.
People make mistakes.
Play us fuck
You
up.
better lay low. Okay.
Can you hit that your tag real quick?
How you doing?
That is insane. That is insane.
You're way into my God. You are way into character.
Oh my
Character, baby.
Like, I'm starting to
I'm
get-
back. I am back. Came back for Diddy's ass.
Oh.
What's tea?
What's tea?
How you doing?
He's going to prison forever.
He is going to jail, or not jail. He is
Prison.
going under the prison
He going to the one that's on an island.
But Wendy, is that
on
when
a
you
boat
came
on an
back?
island.
Oh, I just said your name. Never mind.
I'll bleep it out. It's cute. It's okay. It's okay. Post production magic.
Oh. Shake 'em. I'm more of a high class journalist. So I don't know what Wendy has going on.
I heard you were on
Me too,
Ozempic.
Either way, your lash is distracting me.
Get it.
There you go.
Thank you.
You heard me?
Pays to have a makeup artist on set.
I heard you was on Ozempic. Not Weight Watchers.
It was definitely Weight Watchers, and we've already discussed that.
What's going on with the network?
Listen, that's not what this is not what we're here to talk about.
We're not talking about us.
Okay.
My bad.
Bring the attention back on
The guest.
Okay.
guess.
That okay.
this wig is given.
It is.
It's shifted. It's completely folded under.
Ran out the door. This my good wig. Ran out the door, threw it on.
Not the good wig.
Not the good.
Yeah.
That's the good one.
Is it giving scalp?
It
A
is.
little bit, yeah.
It is
Like
peeled.
right around the hairline.
Peeled
It is
back.
I'm sorry, what?
No, this is so funny because
No.
I can't even tell you the last time I really like dressed up for Halloween for real.
It is
Really?
peeled. I can't let that go.
I
I'm
know.
I
sorry.
think I was a ninja like a couple years ago, but that's not like really getting into like character and dressing up.
No, I do at least 2 to 3 costumes a year.
You do.
That come
What
out.
were you over the weekend?
Ellen DeGeneres.
I saw that on your story.
This year was all about talk show hosts. That's all I was doing, and I was running out of blonde ones, so I was not going to do Kelly Clarkson.
Wanted to do Kelly Clarkson.
How is she gonna be recognizable as a costume?
Mm.
Like, to be real, like
Cross
I could have been.
legs, Wendy.
Oh.
I mean, damn.
I could have been Sherry Shepherd
Yeah.
if she had a She doesn't do blonde. She don't do blonde.
What she do about?
Do she? No, she
No,
usually
she
do
just
long.
like a-
She
yeah.
do the same situation, just not blondiana.
Any hooskies.
Moving on.
Any
Moving
Pooskies
on.
is crazy.
Moving on. I'm out of. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
this is spicy.
This is
It's right in time for Halloween.
What is your most memorable horror story in the salon?
It's like a client horror story.
Client horror story.
A horror story for me or for them?
Both.
Oh,
Either
let's
or.
do both.
What's the
We
worst
got
one?
time.
Okay, we got time
Start
today.
with the client, then start with you.
Oh.
I mean,
Okay.
Okay. I guess we'll just jump right in.
Dive on in.
Dive on in. So here recently, I had a story.
Oh, not recent. Oh, I remember this one.
I
I remember
guess
this.
I might as well address it, right? This is
Address
the place
it,
for
address
I mean,
it.
I did address it. Let's be clear.
Indeed.
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 But
Because I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah. So, anywho, I had a client who came to get her makeup done by me. She said that I was highly recommended. She was super excited, all that stuff. She let me know ahead of time that she had a chronic runny eye.
Oh,
Okay?
not chronic.
Chronic. And it,
Let me Google that.
well,
Did you Google
I
that?
just gave it that name.
Oh, okay.
What she specifically said is, oh, girl, it be running, and it always do that.
It always do that.
Yeah, that's what she said.
What she
But,
said?
It always do that.
It's actually her wedding day. So first of all, let me say, it's very important to have a consultation when you're booking a makeup artist for your wedding. Wedding makeup is not something that you should just meet a random lady and come get your makeup done and
That's
'cause
actually wild to do that. Like, how much did you love this man?
I think it's more.
I know somebody that did that.
I mean, it can just go so bad so quick, you know, like.
That is not funny.
It's not funny, but that's wild.
But a lot of people don't know that. I don't know. Anyway, so she came, she got her makeup done, and of course, like she said, her eye was running the entire time. The entire time. And when I say the entire time, I mean, like, typically there's, like, a point where a person's eye dried up a little bit so I can, like, patch up the makeup.
Oh, so
Her
it just
eye was-
kept running.
It was running so much that it never dried in that area. So, I don't know if you've ever experienced, like, trying to put concealer on top of, or not even just concealer, any makeup product on top of a wet spot,
Mm-hmm.
it breaks apart,
Yeah.
right? And it dissolves. And so now in that area under her eye, you know, we use concealer that's lighter than your skin tone to brighten up that area.
Mm-hmm.
So now that area has a dark spot that's her actual skin that you can see through the makeup, right? And so this is going on for the entire appointment, which turned into 2 hours.
Oh, did you
Almost
run over
2
on
hours.
clients?
No, it was one of those days where I'm glad it happened that day and not another day.
Gotcha.
So we get to the end of the appointment and I'm like, you know, of course the makeup was cute. The whole look was cute, but that was so distracting. That wasn't gonna work, you know. So we get to the end of the appointment and she's looking at it and I can tell she's like extremely dissatisfied. You know, she doesn't have a problem with the actual look of the makeup. It's just that area, you know, and it's her wedding day. So it's like, I was like, I don't know, friend, I think maybe you should take it off.
Oh.
Because you're not gonna be able to fix it when you go home. Your eyes
Yeah.
gonna keep doing that. You're not gonna be able to fix it. You know, this is a bad scenario.
It's
And
a
if
wash.
you were her first experience at ever getting her makeup done.
Ever?
I don't know if I was her first. I don't think I was her first experience.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't-
But she
I'm-
was just
I'm not
aware
sure.
of like how it was gonna react anyway.
Yeah, and that when we get to the end of the story, that's the part that upset me so much because
She knew what time it was.
I don't know if she thought maybe because I am who I am and I had the reputation that I have that it would be different.
That you're a magician.
That's what I got from it.
Yeah.
but it's like your eye is still doing it. It's doing the thing again.
I don't know what to do with that.
So I don't know,
It's wet.
It's one thing if it would dry and I could fix it. It's literally not drying.
It's a faucet.
It's a waterfall.
So, anyway, we finished everything, and so I told her, I don't know, maybe it's just best that you take it off because I don't want you to go home and struggle with it. And now,
make it worse.
And now you're sad. Like your spirit is visibly like different from what it was when you first came in here. And so, yeah, so we end up going to the restroom in my salon. I gave her wipes and stuff or whatever we used at the time to take it off. I think we actually used like actual remover to take it off and stuff like that. And so I asked her, would you like for me to do, redo your brows and your eyes for you so you can at least like have something, on your way out. She was like, yeah, like, that'll be fine, super appreciative, all that stuff. So anyway, so I do that for her. We get ready to leave, and I tell her, you can send me $50 instead of the full $100 balance. Since you didn't really get to, wear your full makeup out. And so she kind of looks at me, and she was like, oh, okay. And so she's saying that as she's like walking out the door. So I walk out the door too. But before I walk out the door, I go to grab my phone. And so by the time I get back to the door, she's already like, walking to her car and about to get in the car. And so I'm like, how did you want to send the money?
Their balance.
Right? Mm-hmm. And so she's like, well, Tay, I don't even have my makeup done.
Oh. Now what, bitch, ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am?
Y'all, the day was so weird. It's sometimes my life is like full of irony, right? And so this day in particular, when I went and grabbed my phone, I didn't even have a reason to grab my phone. I didn't even have a reason to grab it, but it was just like I felt naked without it. So I went and grabbed my phone real quick and went outside. And so it's like I think my intuition was telling me that she was about to do some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Even though
I
didn't expect her to, but it's like I was already prepped
like you felt
for it or something.
That energy was there.
Yeah, the energy was there or something.
Gonna go down.
Yeah, it was so weird. So she was like, well, Tay, my makeup not even done. And I was like, well, you do still have makeup on. And I just spent nearly 2 hours struggling with you in that runny eye. And so you still have to pay me for my time.
Technically, you still did a full face of makeup. You were just being kind by even taking the 50% off.
Yeah. So anyway,
now send me 100. Yeah. At this point,
I end up starting to record her. Ooh. And so when I started recording her, she started getting like irate. Like, now that's gonna make me not want to send it to you. Long story less long, she did end up leaving. She did not send me any money. So I posted the video to my 60,000 followers on Instagram. Somebody's gonna send me the money.
Somebody
Y'all, them people went and found out where that lady worked. Oh. They found her daughter. They found out where she worked. They found her husband.
For $50.
For $50, you should have just sent me my money. Bro.
You should have just sent the money.
So,
now you look stupid.
Mind you, I'm not like a confrontational person. Mm-hmm. So everybody was like, "Oh my God, no!" So they were defending me in her inbox, in the daughter's inbox, going crazy.
The Taye Hyder.
And I didn't even know. They were posting her address in the comments.
Not the address.
It was
not them doxing
bad.
her.
It was bad. So the next morning, I went straight to the courthouse. Ooh. And I put me in a file, a claim, in small claims. And I had all her information because my social media followers gave it to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So a couple of hours later, I ended up doing an Instagram live, and some of the family was like in the Instagram live comments, like going off on me, threatening me. Yeah, it got so bad.
Well, if you're so mad, send the $50 on her behalf, sweetie.
Y'all can split it up. Y'all can split it up.
$5 a piece.
Yeah.
$10.
Yeah.
However many it is.
But after that, her husband actually ended up sending me the money. But at that time, it was $237 that he had to send me because I had spent money on filing my claim. Mm-hmm. And then I told them they had to send a full $100 balance. It's not $50 anymore.
Big dummy.
So it was a really unfortunate situation. The only thing that I would do differently in that situation is I would have just let her keep her makeup on.
Yeah. Trying to be a good person.
Trying to be just, you know.
Or do you think you would have maybe once you saw how her eye was watering, like, look, we can't do it. Like now knowing, like, would you ever do somebody else's makeup?
I don't know that I would just stop doing your makeup because your eye was watering. I don't know, because sometimes
like if it made it difficult.
I will say this. I have changed my technique up a little bit. I was really like consistent with doing brows, and then like the foundation, and then eyes last. And now I do brows and eyes, and then foundation.
Okay.
That's a gem right there.
So I mean, I really
Hot
love
tip.
the finish of the other one, but it's like if I can do anything to prevent a situation like that, I will. But I don't know. The main thing is I would have just let her leave with her makeup how it was, and that just would have been her problem.
Right. It's crazy how you have to learn those things through.
It's definitely trial and error.
Yeah.
Everything about being an entrepreneur, especially in the beauty industry,
is and oh my God, those trials and errors.
the trials be trialing.
Oh my God,
They
it will
trialing.
make you literally say, "I'm about
done."
to go to corporate."
I think that's
and
what
call it a
creates
day.
like burnout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why it's so important to say no, like
Oh my
immediately.
Establish
No.
good boundaries.
Boundaries for
No.
sure.
Which we talked about that in like a couple of our other episodes. We talked about professionalism, pricing. What was the third one?
High and low maintenance.
High and low maintenance, hairstyles, which I'm sure it can apply to makeup too. But all of those play a factor into like what we do and how we are able to execute it the best way we can.
For sure.
So dang.
And then like
Have you ever had somebody walk out on you?
Oh yes. Oh girl, let me tell you. And I'm not playing about my shit either. So let me tell you. First of all, this lady was. Let me give you a little. Thank you. Let me give you a little backstory. Mama was no younger than 60 years old.
Them be the ones.
Okay, she came.
Cause
Okay,
the lady I was talking about, she wasn't
young.
a spring chicken herself.
Yeah, and so she came and she had like this weird wig thing that she claimed that she spent so much money on. She got it from New York, and it was like I ain't never seen a wig like this. It was 2 parts. So it was like one part that went in the front and one part that went in the back, and you sew it on. Like, so, you know, I whipped it up. You know, I did what I could. It didn't have a closure. And it was literally just like tracks, but it was like 2 separate little pieces. Gave her a little Olivia Pope special.
Okay.
Okay, the little flips. So at the end,
Damn animated. I ain't never seen a flip being described like that.
Yeah.
you know how Olivia Pope, it's
Swinging.
okay. So at the end of the appointment, she's like, "Oh, baby, you going on and clean up. I'm going to go." She said, "I'm going to go to the ATM and get your money." Now, this is the first time she ever came to me.
You going and clean. Giving me permission to clean up is crazy.
So I said,
already
no.
had a plan.
I said, no. I said, "I'll come with you to the ATM." She said, "That bitch."
No way.
Yes. Bro.
No way.
Bro.
Was she fast?
She wasn't that fast. But my stupid ass, I'm following her out, and the salon I worked in, like, you had to, like, lock the door physically, and I'm just thinking, like, oh, let me just lock the door. So I'm, like, running up behind her. I'm trying to lock the door. She get in the car. She peel off. I'm peeling off behind her. I get caught by
Oh my God. A high speed.
That's
Okay,
actually
I got caught by a stoplight,
crazy.
so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let it go. So I text her, and I was like, I know you didn't just, like, leave without paying me. I said, don't worry about it. I'll just let the cops handle it. Then she texted back, talking about, no, baby, I'm just going to the... I said, don't worry about it. So I filed a, I filed a police report for my $100 that bitch owed me. And I got that shit back a year later through restitution. Yeah, because they put a warrant out for her arrest. Yeah, but run me my $100, you
Yeah,
bitch.
that's what they told me they were going to do when I went to the court, too. I loved it. I was ready.
Don't
I
fuck
was ready to
around.
serve that bitch. Serve her.
Okay, but that wasn't the only. I had somebody else run out on me, and she wasn't a new client. She literally was like, "Oh, let me step in the hallway because I didn't have good service in the salon." And she was calling her like boyfriend, aka like sugar daddy, to pay. And I guess when she told him how much it was, he was like, "Bitch, The fuck?
No, thank you.
So he asked me if I took American Express, and I was like, no. I know y'all game with American Express.
Oh, wow.
Do not take it. So I was like, you can Zelle me. So while she said, oh, let me go in the hallway and let me talk to him, Mama left. She left.
So what happened? So how did
I did the same thing and filed a police report, and then I went on Instagram and I found her boyfriend's Instagram, and I found out his business, and I gave that all to the detectives. Baby, within that next week, he Zelled me and tipped me.
And that be the thing. It's like I feel like now we're in a time where you can be found.
Yeah, like immediately.
I'ma find you.
You can be found. So
Like-
it's like trying stuff like that.
You're a dummy.
Yeah, like even when I posted the video on my page, I'm not gonna lie, I did in a caption. I was like, somebody tell her to send me my money, and they really went and told her to send me my money.
Right.
And so I was just like, dang, I
Okay.
really did it. Like,
Tell me you have a name for your followers because they deserve one.
That's what I'm saying. The Taye Hyder.
the Taye Hyder. I mean, I don't have one. I'm so bad at doing stuff like that.
We gotta figure one out. Like that is crazy.
Drop it in the comments.
Yeah,
Drop
drop
it in
a
the comments.
suggestion.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I definitely need one because my girls, they be looking out. And it's, it's everybody. And then also, that same day, I started getting cash apps, Apple Pays. Like, people just sending me money.
Wow.
I ended up sending all of it back, though. Because I was really just trying to make a point.
Humble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
send
righteous
me that on my
queen.
birthday. But but people were putting in a little tag like, oh, I didn't like how that lady treated you.
Yeah.
And send me $50. Send me the whole.
Hmm.
I'm
That's so
like,
sweet.
dang,
That's so
I
telling.
love
That is.
y'all.
So
That's
supportive.
telling of like who you are,
Yeah.
what you've put out into the
No.
universe, into the
Aw,
world,
an
to
angel.
people's faces.
I pops my shit. So,
You was a little son.
so has anybody ever tried to run out on you?
They did
Ah.
one time.
Were they successful?
And what's so funny is, y'all, she was an older lady too.
It always be the old bags.
No,
Nah, damn.
she wasn't successful. She ended up sending me the money back. She got microlinks and then had the nerve to say, "Can I take her hair down?"
She
I
got
said, "Figure it out."
microlinks?
Yes.
How much is it?
At the time it was like $400.
Oh, you know what's funny? My client said the same thing, tried to come back for highlights after. Bitch, I know you lying.
I told her, I said, "Ma'am, figure it out. I will never touch your hair again." And she did the same thing to me. She was like, she needed to run to the ATM. Y'all, the entire appointment, I kind of knew she was on some kind of weird flex.
It gave you that
Anyway,
weird vibe?
yeah, because she kept talking about the kind of car she drove, the kind of house she had, the kind of money that she was spending. And I'm like, nobody who is actually doing this is talking about how much they do this. So that was already like a red flag during the appointment. But I'm like, okay, well maybe, whatever. But yeah, she ended up leaving. Going to the
What
ATM.
did you say, Margot? Because you got that hoe in your
I'm a
blood.
little pussy.
You got that hoe in your blood.
Stop looking at my titties, you freak.
I can't help it. Sorry.
What did you say?
I ended up
Were
reaching
you
out to
surprised?
her. I was shocked. I was like, what the
I
hell
was
just
too. I was
happened?
like, what the fuck is going on? Am
I
I being punked?
And you know what? From that day on, I literally have like a preferred clientele.
Yeah.
So
I
it
feel
really
that.
it has not happened ever again since then. That was like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was like we went back and forth. I went off on her ass.
You was arguing?
Yes. And when
Do
she
Margot
asked,
be arguing? Here, get this.
She do not be fucking arguing.
What did you...
don't play with me because I just went off on you like 2 weeks ago.
Margot, we said
We
we was
still-
not about. We said we was not about to talk about it. We said we was not gonna talk about it.
I saw a little glimpse of the conversation or something. I was like, y'all need
Yeah,
to...
because I was about to rock her shit. I was about to rock her shit.
We're not ready.
Episode, bro.
Yeah.
Shit,
We're
goddamn.
not ready to talk about what happened. Maybe at
But
the
you was
end of the
dead
episode.
wrong.
I
She was
not
dead
wrong.
fucking wrong.
And I held my ground.
And I stood mine. I stood on big business
Ooh.
with my hair looking a
Don't
fucking
bring
mess.
It back up because I'm
Shit.
still standing on business. I still feel how I feel.
I'm about to go. I don't need this shit. I do not need this shit.
Pop them titties.
Ooh.
After all I've been through, that is crazy.
So,
I'm calling Black China and see if Tokyo Tony can come whoop your ass.
Oh my God. Then rock it.
Cause you know.
You so rocky.
No, but she was already weird. She ended up sending me the money anyway, but afterwards she was like 3 weeks later, she was like, can I come in for a maintenance?
No, you weirdo.
She was like, well, can you take it down? No.
No.
And she had microlinks.
Yeah. Big dummy.
Linked to her head. There was some pliers.
That's some crazy shit, bro.
Figure it out.
I don't know. I feel like we're not, as beauty professionals, we're not like respected enough. It's I think,
my God.
I think it comes from, because people say this to me all the time, and I know they mean well when they say it, but they don't understand how far it is from the truth, and that it's actually kind of offensive. But they're like, oh, you must love your job. You get to play in makeup all day.
Bitch, it's work.
You think I'm playing?
What the?
I'm not playing.
What make you think I'm playing? And so I think that to them translate, it's not as
it's not a real job.
Serious.
And don't actually be successful and good at it because now they feel like they bought you a car.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Don't start going up on your prices and it's like, oh, I'm not trying to buy you no car.
Don't. Please don't pop your shit. Please.
You really have to be modest. Like you cannot let the girlies know that you're actually.
You either have to do that or not do that. You can't be in the middle.
No.
Because some girls really do get more clientele based off like lifestyle marketing, which is what I call it.
Because they think that's how they gonna live.
I think I think it actually, and you can probably vouch for this too. I think when you do present yourself with a certain lifestyle, it attracts the clients that want to pay.
Yeah, for sure.
What you're doing, but it also will attract that. Will maybe attract that one client that's looking at you like, she over here trying to charge us this because.
And that's
like this ain't. I can get this. I can get this somewhere else for the same price. I'm not finna. I'm not finna.
I said you either have to do it or you have to like not do it. And I don't do it.
I'm not a struggling hairstylist.
Yeah.
If I was, I would not be doing it.
Because I guarantee you, as soon as I start posting like what I make and start using like my money as a marketing strategy, I'm gonna lose a lot of clients.
I could see that.
Yeah,
because people are weirdos.
Actually,
not and I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it, but I'm just saying from what I've already built up, it would be a risk that I'm not really willing to take.
Because they would look at it like, how dare I contribute to another person's
Which is
success?
so weird.
It's so weird.
People support you
it's
until
you don't go to
until you pop in.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, oh no, she made it. And on to the next.
Yeah.
Like why do we not think like that with Beyonce?
But it's the same with social media, because what's crazy is I've noticed a huge decline in like people tagging me when I do their makeup.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and it's like when you're up and coming, people love to push, make sure everybody know about you, blah blah blah. But I get people tell me all the time, oh, I'm not telling nobody about you. I want to save you for myself.
Like,
literally, people tell me that all the time. I'm like, bro,
this is how I pay my bills.
You're going to save me for yourself.
I'm not going to be able to get an appointment.
I'm not going to be able to do your hair.
Like, you don't even come that much.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even come
Nothing
that
wrong
much,
with a
sweetie.
9 to 5,
You come, I see you for your birthday.
Send me some clients, you
like,
weirdo.
Stop playing with me. Or I'm going to fire you.
Do you think that's a culture thing? Because not that I'm...
No. I don't think it's a culture thing. I think it's across the board. I definitely could see I could definitely see a non-black person doing the exact same thing, if not worse. The only thing is, I think they might actually pay what they weigh when it comes to that.
I don't know. I feel differently because
I just see some of my other friends and the things that they are able to portray and do, and people like their clientele loves them for it. It's like,
oh wait, I think I misunderstood.
I misunderstood the question too.
Like, is it a cultural thing? Like, do black women only do that to us?
I think I was answering that as far as like not promoting you, like wanting to keep you to themselves. I'm saying
you
talking about like the lifestyle thing?
Looking at your lifestyle and feeling like, because
I definitely think it's a cultural thing.
That was like, oh, I'm mad because my hairstylist just got a new car and she just went up on her prices, so I feel away.
That's definitely a cultural thing because black people be hating, and it's not. I think it's so. This is a topic for another day. But I think it's so deeply rooted. It's not. It has nothing to do with us sitting right here. Y'all, we have been taught to be haters. It's been subliminal, but we've been taught to be haters.
Yeah.
Like from old people. Like think about when you go to church and they be like, "Oh, look at so and so. They think they all that." Like I've heard that shit my whole life.
With your little car, with your little mink coat.
With your little
No,
mink.
don't call
It's
my
little.
little nothing.
It's
Like
big.
what?
It's a big mink coat.
It's actually very large. Like what are you saying?
Yeah.
Big coat.
Yeah, and I worked really hard for it, and I'm proud of it. So calling it little, but that's what black people do. You got your little salon.
You got your little podcast.
You got
With your little podcast. I love that for
You.
you know so much. Black people are just full of shade, and I don't think that it's like I said. It's not just our generation. I think it's definitely something that's like embedded in us.
Cause I see you keep looking at me. I see you keep
Why
looking
did
at
you
me
grab 'em?
because you was looking at
Arrest
it.
them. That is
Wow.
so gay.
That's all right. But yeah, I don't think that it's. I don't know. I haven't really dabbled in other cultures much.
But I do think
I do think that it is.
Yeah.
It's bad in the black community. I'll put it
Yeah.
like that. And I really feel like I do feel like we'll be so much further if we could kind of lighten up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand. I think one of the things is we're not, as a community, we're not confident. And so when you see somebody else doing something, the first thing people say is like, "Oh, she thinks she all that," or "Oh, she got the audacity." And it's like,
They just doing
Are you
this.
ready to pick it apart like immediately?
yeah, and it's like we literally all have the same opportunities.
Yeah.
Like you literally can start a business. You literally can, hone in on whatever talent or craft or whatever. Like people make businesses out of all kind of
Dumb shit. Okay.
Like literally.
Like why are you making candy?
have you been on
Not
Etsy?
candied oxtails.
Like why are you doing that?
Have you been on Etsy? Like it's
Oh,
all
they have
kind of little dumbass
everything.
shit on there. And these people make money from
I
it,
need to get
so
on
it's
there
like-
honestly.
No,
the
for real.
digital products on Etsy. Oh
Yeah.
baby, they make a bag.
Oh yeah.
No, they do.
But it's like those people did have audacity. They
Yeah.
did. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Now
they,
look
they,
at 'em.
Okay, so the thing is,
Audacity.
have some audacity.
Have some audacity. Get you some audacity.
Mm-hmm. So before we wrap up and let you go, what is one piece of advice that you could give somebody that wants to be in your shoes one day, that is inspired by you?
I mean, my biggest thing that I preach is consistency. You have to have a starting point. And the starting point for you might not look like what it looked like for me. And so, I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people start and then they stop because they couldn't really see the finish line.
Preach.
So, it's like you're not going to the vision has to be there. It might be a little blurry, you might have to clean your contacts off a little bit.
Not
Spray
clean your contact.
Spray your glasses down with a little alcohol, but you have to stay consistent. You have to, you have to post every day. You have to consistently have a good attitude with your clients. You have to consistently give good work. You have to consistently grow. You have to consistently believe in yourself. Like it's not just consistency. Like I'm working every day. It's so many other things that create my business. Like so many working parts. And you have to be consistent across the board.
With everything.
And you have to consistently grow, like, as far as accepting constructive criticism. A lot of people don't accept that. I used to be one of them people. So,
Did you now?
Oh wow.
yeah. You guys are taken aback. But, yeah, but now I ask more questions ahead of time. So I have a better understanding.
Setting everybody up for success.
Exactly.
That's our favorite phrase.
Ooh.
That's,
But no, but
that is.
seriously.
I'll give you that. That's our favorite phrase.
Seriously, because a lot of times we just assume. I assume you saw my work on my page and that you wanted exactly like something that's on my page. But another thing that I've learned with my clients is you grow to know them. So I know how you like your makeup versus how you like your makeup. Yes, I do makeup like this, but I can do anything.
And I also think a lot of people don't realize that. Like,
Yeah.
they'll come to you one time and be like, oh, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Like, I have clients,
Yeah.
I have a client that has been coming to me for years,
Yeah.
and we have been changing different methods of
Right.
install, different colors, different placements, and it's like, every time it gets better, and not to say, like, it was never good,
Right.
but it's like, I'm starting
Found a way to like
adapt. It's like I'm
So I
adapting.
love adapting.
Yeah.
I love adapting.
Like, I'm always open to criticism from my clients. Like,
Yeah.
if something, I don't know, if you didn't like how a curl went this time, okay,
Let me
what
fix
can
it.
we- yeah,
Because
like, what
I'm
can we
not
do?
too ashamed.
How can we?
What's funny is people call me anytime I go somewhere and get any kind of service, they call me difficult.
It's not difficult, though.
And I'm not difficult. I'm just very like
Vocal.
straightforward with what I like, because I'm gonna be straightforward when I tell people I didn't like it. So
Yeah.
it's like, if I tell you ahead of time, I know that I communicated it to you. Like, when she curled my hair, I was like, can you make sure it goes out, like curl it away from my face? She
Yeah.
was like, girl, I know. Like, I
But
know
some
you
people
know.
don't know.
But if I don't say anything and then you do it, you're gonna be like, well, why you didn't tell me?
So, like, just prime example, last week I had a client, she came in and I showed her color, and she was like, oh yeah, that's cool. And something
That's like
in
the
my
right reaction.
something in my spirit, I was like,
You
I
sure?
waited for a little bit, and I was like, you don't really love it. I was like, if you don't love it, that's okay. Like, we have time to modify, add, take away, do whatever you want to do. She was like, well, yeah, I would like some more highlights. I'm like, girl, you should have said that.
Yeah.
Let's add more highlights.
Don't be fucking stupid. I'm just kidding.
But oh dang, this is wow. I think y'all
Open the
have to
can
have
of worms.
Y'all don't have to have a third member of the podcast.
Okay, yes.
No, but y'all.
2 hairstylists, a makeup artist, and a podcast.
Girl, the name is gonna get longer and longer. That is so funny. No, because this is, I have to piggyback off of that. Clients are scared to speak up, and clients are scared to speak up because of people that don't accept constructive criticism, right? And majority of beauty service providers, they don't accept constructive criticism.
She was shook.
Yeah.
I said, these new stylists
so I
was shook.
No, look, I told a girl the other day, I was going to the back to wet a sponge to do her makeup, and I had finished doing her eyes. And I could tell she wanted to look in the mirror, but she was like nervous. So I said, you can go ahead and look in the mirror at your makeup at any time. I'm not one of those makeup artists that don't let you look until the end. And I could see the load fall off. She was like, oh, and I'm like, girl, but it's that serious in some places. Like, some people literally are so strict. They don't want to accept constructive criticism. They don't want you to look at yourself until they're done. It's like so many rules, and now these clients are traumatized.
Literally, because when they come to you, like, I like to do my clients' hair right in front of the mirror.
Right.
And I like to play with it and show them and let them see exactly what it is that I'm doing, so that we don't get halfway through and you're like, no, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
But that only makes sense.
A couple of clients have been like, oh, you're going to do it in front of the makeup? Like, I'm used to being turned away.
Yeah.
Like, what? How are you?
I'll be like, okay, I'll turn you away. If that's what you want.
If you're asking for it.
But it's true. It's like people have like trained our clients now to like be scared to speak up and stuff like that. And I'm like,
you're paying
look,
for
I
a
need you
service. I want it to be right. Tell me if you like it or not. If you don't like it, we can change. If we can't change, we'll figure something out. Like, that's
and
what
the
we're
thing
here
is,
for.
word of mouth is still, like I said, social media over word of mouth for marketing, but word of mouth is still a really big factor. And I need you to tell people that you enjoyed the entire service. I don't want you to go tell people, yeah, I liked it, but like, no, I don't like that.
You could have told,
So
and
tell me
especially
now.
when they don't tell you but tell other people.
Like,
It's
what's
like,
that?
you could have told me and
Why
I
you
could
being
have.
messy
That comes
for?
from not having a safe space with your service provider and being able to say,
Exactly.
hey, I didn't like this look. Hey,
Exactly.
I didn't like the way my part looked this time, or so forth.
Yeah.
But I think that was a really good
Little tidbit.
look at. Yeah.
It was.
Little gem.
So where can we find you on social media,
Okay, great.
and where can we find your products and whatever, anything else that you want to tell all of our 38 subscribers? It's gonna be 38,000. Don't worry.
I mean, it's gonna be at least 39 after
That's what I'm
this interview.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
You gotta start somewhere.
You
Yeah.
literally have to start
And we
somewhere.
started episode 5.
Period. Period. So first of all, I will say I'm so proud of y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. We had a little moment of honesty earlier. I was like, anytime I see y'all, well, you asked me, oh, so you watched the podcast? And I was like, well, I ain't gonna lie and say I watched the whole thing, but when it scrolls up on my timeline and I see it, I definitely tune in. And I feel like y'all, I just love to hear our points of view. Because I feel like the clients get to blast us and stuff all the time.
All the time.
Right.
Yeah. It's always good
Yeah.
to see just the young black people talking about what we deal with and what we go through. So I wish y'all
So you
many
think I'm
success.
young?
I think you're youngish. Does that work?
Not young-ish.
I don't know why she put me on the spot. When people put me on the
take it.
spot, I say the worst thing.
But
I
you
can
say
think
your
of.
honest. You say your honest truth, just like
Like,
when you picked me
literally.
over her. Honest truth. It's right on the spot. That's
Sometimes-
what we do.
sometimes
Rapid
I
fire.
said, did you hear what I said? Though?
That's what we do.
I said when they ask me something on the spot, I say the worst thing I can.
No,
think
you
of.
say the honest truth.
That's what I said.
No, you say the honest
That's
truth.
what I said.
You say the honest truth. But moving on to what you
Moving
was about to say.
Right along.
No, but I'm definitely proud of y'all. I wish y'all many.
Thank
success.
you.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. This is our first
And-
guest. Did we say that already?
I don't know.
I
But
don't
thank you for
know,
coming
but
on too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you popped our guest cherry.
Okay.
Okay, weirdo.
Wearing all red too. That's weird
Oh.
to say. What the
Ooh. Okay, but yeah. So where can we find you?
So you can find me on social media, Instagram, Taye Hyder, MUA, TAYE, HYDER, MUA. My products are Top Tier Beauty. You can find Top Tier Beauty brand on Instagram and TopTierBeautyLLC.com to shop.
You got to work it, walk, but work it, yeah, you work it, walk, but work it. You got to work it, walk, but work it, yeah, you work it, walk.